KSMO, Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Israel has withdrawn from a hospital in Gaza. It says it killed hundreds of militants there. The AP's Charles de Ledesma with the latest on this story.
Hundreds of people returned to Shifa Hospital and the surrounding area after the withdrawal early Monday, where they found bodies inside and outside of the facility. The military has described the raid as one of the most successful operations of the nearly 6-month war, saying it killed scores of Hamas and other militants, as well as seizing valuable intelligence. The head of the World Health Organization said late on Sunday that 21 patients at least had died during a raid, and more than 100 were in dire conditions. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Crews continued their complicated work at the site of that collapsed bridge in Baltimore that fell down when a cargo ship hit it. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says lots of people across the country are feeling the effects of this because the port of Baltimore is one of the busiest in the nation.
This is not just impacting Maryland. This is impacting the farmer in Kentucky. It's impacting the auto dealer in Ohio. It's impacting the restaurant in Louisiana and in Tennessee. This is impacting the entire country.
Maryland Governor Wes Moore, he was on Fox News Sunday. This morning in Russia, they are calling off a rescue effort for 13 workers trapped deep underground in a collapsed gold mine. They have now declared the workers dead. Police in Nashville, Tennessee have been looking for a man who opened fire at a restaurant on Sunday, killing one person. 5 others were injured. Police say the suspect and the man who had died got into an argument. 7 young people between the ages of 12 and 17 were wounded in a shooting outside a shopping mall in Indianapolis on Saturday night. No arrests yet. This is AP News. Now to Black patients and kidney transplants. The AP's Donna Warder with the latest.
More than 14,000 Black candidates for a kidney transplant have been moved up on the priority list. That's because a once widely used test overestimated how well Black people's kidneys were functioning, making them look healthier than they really were. 29-year-old Jasmine Evans, who was diagnosed with stage 3 chronic kidney disease when she was 17, says she was shocked when she received a letter stating that a kidney transplant had been considered low priority for her just because of her race.
This is saying that I should have been on the list in 2015. I didn't get on the list until 2019.
Dr. Michelle Morris is New York City's chief medical officer.
This is a great example of the fact that actually health inequities are completely avoidable, they're unjust, and they're remediable.
I'm Donna Warder.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Townscreen in Salem.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today. We listened to you, Missouri, and brought you a daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of people, places, and topics around our state.
What was lacking in all these years before this was someone with the desire.
Now, if you miss a segment or entire show, just download our podcast.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcasts and add us to your list.
Show Me Today.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio source. Don't forget to stop by, see your friends at Country Mart today. For your snow crab legs, $8.99 a pound. Also, your Dole Garden salad or coleslaw, 12 to 14-ounce packages, get 2 for $3. And you can also save on Cool Whip, the big 8-ounce size, just $1.99. Stop on by and save when you shop today and every single day when you're down at Country Mart, Highway 3272 East of Salem. They are here to help you save. And KSMO Radio, let's take a look at the forecast, which does call for going to be, warm day. How's that? We will have a warm day. It's going to be kind of one of those iffy days. For right now, they're still calling for a chance of some late morning showers. Could go into the afternoon. More than likely, the better chance of getting rain, though, will be later on today into the afternoon. So we may get some shower activity late morning, early afternoon, and better chance of getting much more rain and some severe weather coming through later on, late this afternoon or into the early evening hours and then overnight. So 20% chance of those showers and thunder showers in the late morning, early afternoon, high of 78, southerly winds 5 to 15, gusting to 20. Tonight, we're going to have a 90% chance of showers and thunder showers, the chance of some severe weather. Low of 52 with southerly winds 10 to 20, gusting to 25. And then for Tuesday, we're going to have another good chance of getting some more of that nasty weather. It's going to be an interesting day. We're going to have a cloudy sky day. We're going to have a temperature that tops out about 10 o'clock in the morning at 62, 63. Then we'll be dropping our temperature through the day. Southerly winds at 10 to 20 will move to the northwest. Could gust up to near 30 miles an hour. And our chance of rain on Tuesday, 60%. That's election day. Oh, it's going to be an interesting election day with that bad weather. You can go vote absentee today if you want to get it done before that weather situation comes in. Tuesday night, cloudy, and, I say after midnight it'll probably clear out. It will eventually become clear before Wednesday morning. Not exactly sure when it's all going to clear out. I do know it will overnight for sure. Low of 35 with northwesterly winds 15 to 20, gusting to near 30 miles an hour. So it's going to be a cool Wednesday with a high of only 52. Winds northwesterly at 18 to 25, gusting to near 40 mile an hour. Clear Wednesday night, low of 32 and breezy. And then sunny Thursday at a high of 56 with a chance of frost Thursday night. Could even be a little frost Wednesday night, but I think it's going to be too windy for that frost to really take effect. So I think it's going to be wet Thursday night and possibly even early Friday morning. We may actually get a little frost both of those days. Be prepared for it. If you have sensitive vegetation, again, get it put away or covered up for those days for sure. No doubt about that. Here at KSMO 734, Hometown Radio Station, we currently still have 64 degrees. That has not changed at all. We have cloudy skies. We have winds that are coming out of the south to southeast at 9 mile an hour, mostly out of south now. And the pressure continues to go up at 29.76 inches with 88% the relative humidity. News is on the way when we come right back on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7, online, KSMOradio.com, and KSMO Stream Facebook page.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find knee spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49. And Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Hello, my name is Amber Hogan. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio source, it is time right now for a look at what's going on in the world of news right here on KSMO. Our local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO and your friends at Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James, serving the surrounding area. They want to help you with all your equipment needs, from chainsaws and mowers to tractors. Step on in and talk with Matt McCarter today at Guard Trucking and Equipment, located at 14380 State Route B in St. James, or Highway B, or call them at 573-265-5110. Again, that's Matt McCarter at Gar Trucking and Equipment in St. James. My name is Stan Stevens. Welcome to Monday, April the 1st. In news, the municipal election will be held tomorrow. It will determine a number of school district boards, the hospital board, health center board, as well as City of Salem and Bunker City position elections. Candidates running for the 2-year terms of the City of Salem mayor are incumbent Greg Parker, also Lisa Elliott, Grover Mike Whitley, and Eddie Fleetwood, while Catherine Dent and Richard LeBrash are running for the West Ward aldermanic seat, and incumbent Kayla Cisco and James Vance are running for the East Ward aldermanic seat. For the City of Bunker, all the current office holders are running unopposed for 2-year terms, which include Mayor Gary Conway Jr., Alderman Tom Case and James McClanahan, and City Tax Collector Nancy Amaral. No election needs to be held there. For the Denton County Health Center Board of Trustees, there are 4-year terms. Incumbents Carol Lacey and Lori Haston are the only ones running for the 2 available seats, so no election there. For the Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors, 3 district positions will be available with different terms. The District 5 seat is the only open position that will run the full 6 years, and the candidates are incumbent Ray Bruno and Dwayne Land, Frank Barnes, and Colleen Lake. The District 4 seat has 5 years left on its term, and running are incumbent Zach Moser and C. David Kerr. And the district seat for District 6 has 1 year left on its term, and the candidates are incumbent Dr. Leanne Price and Susan Jordan. 3 school boards had their available openings filled by incumbents, and those districts were Green Forest R2, Dan Phelps R3, and Northwood R4, so there needs to be no elections at those districts. For the Salem R80 School Board, running for the 2 open positions are incumbent Stephen Patterson, along with Lauren Prue and Jason Green. For the Bunker R3 School District, running for their 2 open positions are incumbent Mike Dickerson, Kelly Gant, and Jason Lee Lacey. For the Oak Hill R1 School District, running for their 2 open 3-year positions are incumbent Nathan Ragsdale, along with Rhonda Wolf-Hutzel and Michael Chambers. For the 1-year position available at Oak Hill, only April Greener filed for that position. The Quad County Fire District has 2 people filed for the open director on their board that will serve a 6-year term, and Robert Hicks and Carla Payne are running for that seat. For the Rollo Rural Fire Protection District, they have 2 openings on their board, and voters need to select 2 from these 4 candidates: Ryan Long, Jason Shenefield, Keith Grayson, and Chad Engelke. Remember, the polls will be open 6 in the morning till 7 in the evening Tuesday, and you can vote absentee today at the Dent County Courthouse from starting at 8 this morning till 5 today. It's a non-excuse absentee. You don't have to have an excuse. You can just come and vote absentee if you wish. It is supposed to be a rather nasty Tuesday, so you may want to get that done today. Remember, you must bring a photo ID, such as a valid Missouri driver's license, a valid Missouri non-driver's license, a U.S. passport, or a military ID. Alderwoman Kayla Cisco has called for a meeting of the Community Involvement Committee for the City of Salem. The meeting is being held at the Community Center of the Armory Tuesday evening at 6. The purpose of that meeting is to consider 4th of July fireworks and the community involvement ideas. The meeting of the Community Involvement Committee is open to the public. Also on the ballot, Dent County has a couple of issues for all county voters to decide. The first is to impose a local use sales tax rate of 2.25% that would be collected on out-of-state sales or those on the internet by Dent County citizens where their sales taxes are currently not being collected. It is a compensatory tax on those items, where you would pay the same sales tax rate when buying items on the internet or out of state as you would if you were buying them locally. This does not affect the current sales tax rate already charged by brick-and-mortar stores in Salem and Dent County. The other issue would be to impose a county-wide sales tax of 3% on the retail sales of adult-use marijuana sold in Dent County. The other issues on the ballot are for Salem R80 voters, with Proposition E asking voters to raise the operating tax levy from the state minimum of $2.75 per $100 assessed valuation to $3.65 per $100 assessed valuation, or an additional 90 cents. Proposition W is asking the voters to issue additional general obligation bonds for $6 million to the purchase of the SBU building on Grand, the construction of the FEMA shelter at the upper elementary campus, additions to the construction trades building, renovations to the Ag building, and the acquisition of new school buses. If passed, this would increase the debt service levy of the Salem R80 district from 45 cents per $100 assessed valuation to 79 cents per $100 assessed valuation, an increase of 34 cents. If both issues pass, Salem R80 voters would see their real estate and personal property tax rates increase by an additional $1.24 per $100 assessed valuation. Sports next after this.
Call the professionals at Gar Truck and Equipment Stat.
What's happening to me?
Sir, you've been using your junk mower way too long. We need to get you on a new Ferris, Stihl, or Husqvarna mower from Gar Truck and Equipment fast.
Medic, the guys from Gar are here.
Quick, get him on that new zero-turn mower now. And there he goes. We saved another one.
Test drive your new Ferris, Husqvarna, or Stihl lawnmower from Guard Truck and Equipment today. Check out GuardTruck.com.
In sports news, the Salem Baseball Tigers open their SCA conference schedule today, weather permitting in Houston, starting at 4:30. Salem enters that game with a 4-1 record. Houston is 4-3. You can hear the game on KSMO radio and streaming audio on KSMO Media. Salem Lady Tigers will be at Kabul for an SCA conference game today, starting at 4:30. Salem enters that game with a 2-5 record. Kabul is 0-6 on the year. Lady Tigers are 0-1 in the SCA conference after losing to Houston last Thursday. Salem tennis team will be at Waynesville today at 4 to face the Tigers. Salem is 2-3 on the year. This past season, the Den Phelps R3 Lady Bobcats volleyball team went 10-0 for the regular season, and overall, including tournaments, they finished with a 23-1 record. Congratulations, Lady Bobcats, on this outstanding achievement. Cardinals were in L.A. for the game last night on ESPN, and Ricky Horton and John Rooney have that report for us, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. The first series of the season is in the books for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals dropped 3 out of 4 in Los Angeles. They had a 4-0 lead, only to have the Dodgers come back to win 5-4, and they won it on a home run by Max Muncy.
Dodgers have a very good lineup. They are tough to beat. Cardinals had a chance to do so. A highlight of the game was Steven Matz pitching well, and Victor Scott picking up his first 2 major league hits. Good for Victor.
And Victor Scott was able to score some runs, a game winner in the game on Saturday night, and helped the Cardinals to a 4-0 lead. But the bullpen was overtaxed in the first 3 games it showed up yesterday.
So extra innings, rain, and short starts the first couple of days did the Cardinals in yesterday. They should be more at full strength today.
And that's against the Padres in San Diego. We're on the air tonight at 7:45. Ricky will have the lineups at 8:30. I'll bring you the first pitch thrown by Matt Waldron at 8:40 Central Time. Kyle Gibson will start for the Cardinals.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll have that game right here on KSMO Radio. Bobby Witt Jr. had 3 hits, including a homer, as Kansas City pounded out 5 homers in getting their first win of the year over Minnesota Sunday, 11-0. Brady Singer threw 7 innings, a 3-hit ball to get the win. Salvador Perez, Kyle Isbell, Michael Garcia, and Nelson Velazquez, all homer for the Royals, will be at Baltimore tonight. And the St. Louis Blues dropped a 4-0 decision to San Jose Sharks Saturday night to host the Las Vegas Golden Knights tonight at the Enterprise Center. That game will not be heard on KSMO due to Cardinal baseball. And that is a look at sports news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. And, of course, right here on KSMO, we thank you for joining us for our news and sports, all brought to you as a courtesy of Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James. Come see Guard Trucking and Equipment for your equipment needs today, big or small, agriculture, construction. They sell it all. Stop on by 4380 State Route B in St. James, or call them 573-265-5110. Talk with Matt McCarter. That's 573-265-5110, and you can also check them out on Facebook. That's Gar Trucking and Equipment in St. James. All right here, KSMO Radio. Your hometown radio station will not have a daily investment report. The markets were closed for Good Friday. So we will go right into our weather, which is next, up right after this.
Be wise to guy wires. Observe the 10-foot rule to stay clear of guy wires and overhead power lines. If a guy wire is disrupted or broken, do not try to fix it yourself. Instead, call the professionals at Intercounty Electric at 866-621-3679. Guy wires on power poles provide grounding as well as support, so any damage to a guy wire can cause an electric current disruption, creating a very dangerous situation. This message is brought to you by Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
At KSMO Radio, your hometown radio source, time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area, brought to you by Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Army. Man, it's been a busy place with birthday parties, bounce houses, and volleyball tournament going on. All kinds of neat stuff. You know, if you would like to find out more information about a fundraiser maybe for your group, or about even just renting it out for a birthday party like they had twice this past Saturday, I believe, you can check that all out. The bounce houses, you get them for 4 hours for just $300, and that includes the entire use of the event center, which is the tables and chairs and the kitchen. You can call them, find out more about those birthday bounce houses. Great if you get a neighborhood together. You got some kids in the neighborhood all have a birthday same time. Makes having a birthday party easy. And, of course, too, you can also find out how you can also rent out the gym. So you can get 2 for the price of 1, really. You can bounce houses, 4 hours, $300. And the gym, you can rent a half court for $15 an hour. Yes. To find out more, give them a call, 729-8163, or stop by 1200 West Toronto Road. Find out how you can do that. And if you want to rent the gym, you can also call 739-1127. Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community meet. Well, we're expecting less in the way of notable precipitation this morning and early this afternoon, now thanks to the greater confidence in the presence of a strong low. But this is going to lead to greater instability around the storm initiation time, which will probably be, late this afternoon or early this evening. Now, this will result in a potential, though, for some very, very large hail. We're talking golf ball to softball size hail, very possible with these systems tonight. Plus the possibility, if the system becomes more linear, to have tornadoes. What kind of crazy stuff. Anyway, instability decreases with time and eastward extent, but it's still going to be the possibility of severe weather out in far southwestern Missouri, and it will move to the east as the evening goes on. The conditional threat for tornadoes, including strong tornadoes, has increased now with the increase of confidence of having ample instability and in seeing supercells. If storms develop in closely packed clusters or transition to more quickly to a linear type of system, well, you can expect the threat to be lower if it becomes more linear. But it is worth noting that the threat for stronger tornadoes is primarily in the late afternoon or mid-evening time range, and those linear storms could produce that hail. Now, there's still a potential for wind gusts of up to 70 miles an hour. Still expecting any discrete storms that form to grow upscale with time and move eastward through the forecast area, leading to a decreased hail threat and more wind-damaging winds and the possibility of severe straight-line winds. Uncertainty remains in how quickly and where the storm mode will change to linear, but the general expectation is to see that linear mode begin east of Highway 65. Cold air will push through the area Tuesday, with temperatures falling nearly continuously from Monday night to Tuesday night out west. Noon temperatures Tuesday in the east are expected to range from 50 over the northwest to around 70 in the southeast, and it will fall during the day. Some lingering rain showers are expected in the morning to afternoon as well. Tuesday looks a little warmer and windier than previously expected, limiting a frost potential to protected valleys. Lows are forecast to be in the mid to upper 30s by early Wednesday morning. So if we get that wind, we probably won't have the frost unless you're really down deep in a valley where the winds cannot affect the air temperature. Lows in the low to middle 30s Wednesday night and Thursday night could leave for the more widespread potential of getting frost. The forecast looks dry through Saturday. Temperatures will warm back to the 70s by Sunday, and there will be a slight chance of rain Sunday night or Saturday night into Sunday, and again Sunday night into Monday, but just a 20 to 40% chance of that. 77 our high yesterday. It was a very nice Easter Sunday, though cloudy, still a very nice one. Then we got a little bit of sun around 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We had about, I must say about 40% sun at that time. Didn't last long, and the clouds came back in. But we had a very nice, pleasant Sunday for Easter. No rain yesterday for the month. We're at 4 4/5. 3.5 inches would be normal. 12 3/5 our total for the year. 8 9/20 would be normal. Normal high today, 65, 41 the low. Record high for today would be 92. With 1946 is when that was set. 22 the record low in 1899. Sun will rise this morning, 6:50, or did I should say, and 7:29 will be the time of sunset. Looking at the extended forecast, this will be Friday through Sunday. We're talking about sunshine, a lot of it Friday, high of 63, but there's a possibility that morning of having some widespread frost. So be prepared for that. Then Friday night, clear with the low of 35. There could be some light frost that still occurs early Saturday morning. But again, with a low of 35, may just be dew. If it doesn't quite get that low, it probably won't be frost. If it does get right around 35 to 33, there is the possibility of frost, especially in protected valleys. Sunny skies Saturday, high 67. Clear Saturday night, low of 42. And sunshine Sunday, high of 72 degrees. That local forecast and our current conditions next.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trello Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At the KSMO studios right here at Hometown Radio Station, we have a chance of getting a little bit of rain this morning. That would probably be late in the morning, 11 o'clock-ish or so. And there could be even a thunder shower at that time that comes through our area. Well, right now we're kind of tracking some of that. But if it does come through, again, it will be, for the most part, between probably 11 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then we actually should have a little break from any rain for a while before the next system will start coming in during the latter part of the afternoon. So, high today about 78 degrees with southerly winds 5 to 15 and gusting up to 20. Showers this evening and tonight and overnight. Good chance of that. 90% chance of showers, possibly some thunder showers, possibly some severe weather. low of 52. Southerly winds at 10 to 20, gusting up to 25. Then for Tuesday, more showers and thunder showers in the morning. We're going to have temperatures top out in the fairly mid-morning and before they go down through the rest of the day. Southerly winds at 10 to 20 will become northwesterly by the afternoon and could still be gusting to 25 to 30. Chance of rain on Tuesday, 60%. Well, that is election day, so again, going to be one of those very iffy kind of days. If you want to go out and vote today absentee, you can. It's a no-excuse absentee ballot. You just have to go vote at the Dent County Courthouse if you want to do that. Tuesday night, cloudy, and we're going to finally clear up after midnight, low of 35. It'll be much colder. Northwest winds at 15 to 20, gusting to 30 miles an hour. Sunny Wednesday, high of only 52, with that same breezy northwest wind, 15 to 25, gusting to near 40 miles an hour. Clear Wednesday night, low of 32, with breezy conditions which should prevent any frost. Sunny Thursday, high of 56, and then widespread frost is more than likely Thursday night. We're going to be down around 28 to 30 degrees. It'll be clear, and the winds should be fairly light. So you have sensitive vegetation out. Guys, you're going to have to either bring it back in or get it covered up on Thursday night, probably again Friday night as well. And that's going to do it for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area, where right now we have 65 degrees. We have cloudy skies. We do have, at the moment here at KSMO Radio, winds that are still out of the southeast at 9. 89% the relative humidity. Pressure continues to move up at 29.76 inches. Our skies still remain gray and cloudy. And there you have it. Look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listening area, all brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Keep it right here, guys. We are going to come right back. When we do, we have for you civic happenings. They are next. It's up right after this. Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory bring you weather in the 7 o'clock hour Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they hope all of you have a happy April Fool's Day today. All right, stick around. Coming right back in a minute.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out, the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem. Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper-to-bumper checks as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
At KSMO Radio, it's now time for a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased, but as a courtesy of Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. They welcome you to the second quarter of the year 2024. And if you're looking for beautiful pieces of furniture for your home, it may just be like a love seat, maybe a couch, maybe a sofa love seat combination. Maybe it's a sectional you're interested in, or maybe just a recliner, rocker recliner, wall-away recliner. Yeah, they've got a bevy of them. Stop on by. Maybe you're looking for that lift chair. Maybe it's gotten a little bit rough for you to get up out of some of these chairs, where a lift chair might just be the answer. Again, your friends at Southtown have the accommodations to take care of you. Go on by, check it out. 1601 South Highway 19 and 729-3422 is their phone number. Serving Salem and Dane County since 1922. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Don't forget to go online as well if you want to at southtownfurnituresalem.com. Frederick Jr. Howard of Salem passed away Tuesday at the age of 74. Funeral services for Junior Howard will be held at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon in the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Visitation will be from 11 until service time Saturday at the chapel. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery. Junior Howard survived by his wife Sandy Howard of Salem, brothers Johnny Howard and wife Debbie of Salem, and Gary Howard and wife Brenda of St. James, a sister-in-law Tammy Howard of Reeds Spring, mother-in-law Helen Razor of Salem, daughter Kimberly Dawn, and a host of very special nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carty Cemetery or Love Thy Neighbor program. Memorial envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Frederick Howard Jr., better known as Junior Howard, whose funeral services will be Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Dwayne Ed Eaton of Salem passed away Friday, March 29th at the age of 63. Private family services for Dwayne Ed Eaton will be held at a later date. Dwayne Ed Eaton is survived by his children, Chad Eaton of St. Louis, Amy Morrow and husband David of O'Fallon, Aaron Eaton and wife Nikki of Warrenton, Missouri, Tiffany Eaton and David of St. Louis, and Matthew Eaton and wife Jessica of Salem, as well as 8 grandchildren and other relatives and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Dwayne Ed Eaton, whose private family services will be held at a later date. South Central Community Action Agency is accepting Head Start and Early Head Start preschool enrollment. They're accepting children from 6 weeks up to 5 years of age. They provide services for children with special needs or severe disabilities. Homeless and foster children are given priority during enrollment. Head Start and Early Head Start are play-based learning, offer developmentally appropriate curriculum, and offer outdoor play. Their experienced teachers and engaging curriculum offer children the chance to learn and grow in a safe, nurturing environment. Contact Jesselyn Hutchings at 729-3188, extension 13, or Dawn Segovia at 729-3188, extension 11, and make an appointment for a tour and learn more about the enrollment process. Appointments are available April 8th through the 12th. And local author Julia Boardman will visit the children's area of the Salem Public Library tomorrow. It'll be from 11 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon, and share her 2 picture books. The first book is When Pigs Fly, and the second book is What is a Black Hole. Also, the Salem Public Library will be closed on Monday, April 8th from 1:30 in the afternoon till 2:30 in the afternoon. They'll reopen again at 2:30 and then close again at 5 in the evening. But again tomorrow, local author Julia Boardman will be talking about her books When Pigs Fly and the second book at What is a Black Hole from 11 in the morning till 1 in the children's area of the Salem Public Library. Again, that is tomorrow, 4th and Jackson Streets. More of our Civic Record next when we come right back.
Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem has been serving the smart shopper since 1922. And if you're looking for appliances, Southtown has Speed Queen, Frigidaire, and GE. You'll find a nice selection of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and stoves. Southtown offers free delivery and setup, and they do accept Visa and MasterCard. Stop by and see what Southtown Furniture has to offer, located on Highway 19 South right here in Salem.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Continuing with the Civic Record, there'll be a cultural craft co-op. The mini workshops are going to be back out at the wonderful Timber Lodge in Shenandoah. I always like to go out to that craft fair out there. The Cultural Craft Co-op will be on April 12th and 13th. You can sign up for a number of the different events they have, like make a toothbrush rug with Amy Terrell. It's $25 to create a small rug or trivet. Carve a spoon with Cindy Dooley at $25 per spoon. Make a reed basket, $35 with Connie Light. Make corn husk dolls with Patty Frisbee for $15. Cane a chair or stool that you already have with Diana Clark, $90. And create a beginning blacksmith project or a jailer's ring with Tim Ellerman for $10. To register for any of these classes, the Cultural Craft Co-op coming up April 12th and 13th at the Shenandoah Timber Lodge. Register with Mary Ficker, 573-729-7065, 573-729-7065. Lunches will be available, but child care is not provided. Instructors will also have their crafts for sale. Lodging is available to rent through Shenandoah or local Airbnbs. Just ask Mary Ficker for a list of the places that you can stay. And we'll also be having more craft co-ops out at Shenandoah and the Timber Lodge in the future. Hope you can make it out. 41277 State Highway 19 south of Salem. This is always a great co-op. Hope you can make it out there. Really missed this when COVID hit and they stopped doing it. And they're bringing it back. Hopefully you get a chance to head on out there April 12th and 13th at the Timber Lodge. Salem United Methodist Women's Annual Spring Luncheon will be held on Saturday, April 13th, with the doors opening at 11:30. The lunch will be at noon. It'll feature musical renderings by Pam Becker. Tickets are available on Sunday. Are available through April 7th. Call Roma Jones at 247-0077. That's 247-0077. Or Natalie, 573-729-4551. 729-4551. You must have a ticket to attend the annual spring luncheon. Tickets are limited. And the location of the Salem United Methodist Church, 801 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard here in Salem. And at the Salem Nutrition Center for today, they'll serve up spaghetti and beef meatballs with garlic bread, Italian veggies, and peaches. Lunch is served from 11 to 12:30. And everybody, all ages, are welcome to attend the Salem Nutrition site. Should you be 60 years of age and older, your suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And, of course, the meal will start out at 10:30 with a soup and salad bar. And, again, that'll be at 10:30. Lunch will be from 11 to 12:30. That lunch today at the Salem Nutrition site, located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane, will be spaghetti and beef meatballs, garlic bread, Italian veggies, and peaches. For more information, you can call 729-2373, 729-2373, and don't forget that the menu can change without notice. That's the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio. And your friends at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South, make it a point, if you have an opportunity, to get out and about and check out their incredible collection of beautiful furnishings, bedding, appliances. They've got floor coverings galore. I mean to tell you, and those accessories. You need to check it out for yourself. Southtown Furniture is just 2 blocks south of the crossroads at 1601 South Highway 19. You can call them 729-3422, or you can go online to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. It's where the bargains are. Southtown Furniture, part of the Bodar family of furniture stores, serving you since 1922. Keep it right here at KSMO. It's Monday, April 1st. It's April Fool's Day. I can tell you we're giving away millions of dollars, but we're not. That would be a fib. So we're not going to do that. Anyway, yeah, we're kind of required by the SEC. We're not allowed to really joke around like that. They changed the rules a little bit. I guess too many hoaxes were being pulled that could have been kind of serious, I guess. So anyway, nonetheless, we're not allowed to have all that good time, fun, April Fool's stuff like that. So anyway, but we hope that you're going to have a fantastic day. That we can say with honesty and integrity. We hope it's going to be a great one for you. We'll be around today with some sports. Tiger baseball expected to play today. 4:15 would be Tiger Talk, Coach Tony Edwards. And, of course, then we have for you Cardinal baseball tonight, 7:45, right here on KSMO against the San Diego Padres. It's baseball time, it really is. Cardinals only took 1 out of 4 from the Dodgers, so they've got some work to do on this trip. Let's see what they can do tonight in San Diego. Again, that's 7:45 the pregame show, 8:40 with the first pitch here on KSMO Radio. All right. Keep it right here for statewide news coming up next from the Missouri Net. We'll have our Salem Nutrition Center's menu, AP news, and then sports from the Missouri Net. And then we'll have a look at weather before we have agribusiness news. It's all coming up on your Monday morning, April 1st.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
It's coming for your soybean fields.
Is that water hemp?
Palmer?
They're everywhere!
Protect your fields by layering BASF's Zidua Pro herbicide pre with Zidua SC herbicide or Outlook herbicide post. Learn more at keeppigweedaway.com. Always read and follow label directions.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. A Jefferson City construction owner has pleaded guilty in federal court to a $12.4 million bank fraud scheme that included fraudulent loans for his four businesses. 61-year-old Todd Kaleholes pleaded guilty Thursday to 1 count of bank fraud, 1 count of money laundering, and 1 count of aggravated identity theft. As part of his plea deal, he must repay the money and give up real estate properties in Jefferson City and in Indiana. He also has to forfeit several items, including vehicles, luxury watches, and a tractor. He could get up to 40 years in federal prison without parole. A new survey says more than 70% of Missouri teachers responding have seriously thought about leaving the profession, mostly due to stress, student behavior, and lack of pay. Todd Fuller with the Missouri State Teachers Association says the organization surveyed the state's K-12 public school teachers with about 2,300 responding.
What I see happening more often than not is that you may have a teacher that has 1 or 2 or 3 or sometimes maybe even 5 or 6 students that have a individual education plan, an IEP. And so the teacher is trying to help those individual students and at the same time help the other 20-plus students that they may have in the classroom, doing all of that without any help at all.
Fuller says one solution might be to hire additional paraprofessionals to help teachers, as well as a deeper look by lawmakers to help better manage the classroom. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development has announced $19.5 million in funding for 2 properties in Missouri, one in St. Louis and one in southwest Missouri's Carthage. The funds will be used to help pay for energy efficiency and climate resilience renovations. The funds, through President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act, allocates hundreds of millions to HUD for the program. Since last year, 5 Missouri properties have received funding for energy-efficient projects. And the Missouri Senate will hold a memorial service on Tuesday to honor the lives and service of former state senators who've died since 2017. 13 former state senators will be honored in the ceremony. This is Missouri Net.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today, Missouri's daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of Missouri's people, places, and topics.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stay connected with all of them.
If you miss a segment or an entire show, download our podcast. We'd love to have you.
They are just showering you with affection and love. You want to think, is this real?
Oh, it's real. Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcast and add us to your list.
Show me today.
Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, let Steel help with your pursuit of the perfect cut. Introducing Steel's zero-turn mowers for homeowners and pros. With a wide range of features and options, like our advanced 4-wheel suspension system and 0% financing available, it's time to let the pursuit begin. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/zero-turn. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
A pilot project has been announced that plans to improve health outcomes in rural Missouri communities. Anthony Morabith reports.
The initiative is a collaboration between the Missouri Department of Social Services and the Mo HealthNet Division. The Transformation of Rural Community Health project focuses on addressing social care challenges that impact residents' ability to maintain their health and manage chronic conditions. One key focus on the project is to tackle social determinants of health that influence overall well-being. Safe housing, transportation, access to healthy foods, and physical activity opportunities. 6 rural hospitals were selected last June as part of the pilot project in Salem, Clinton, Sedalia, Rolla, Bolivar, and Richmond.
A man from northeast Missouri's Kirksville has pled guilty to child pornography charges after he was caught online posing as a 12-year-old girl. And the House has passed a bill to extend the Missouri Emergency Response Commission's authority to collect fees for handling hazardous materials. This is Missouri Net.
Did you know that Salem Memorial District Hospital Rehab Department is growing and adding services? Hi, I'm Gina Daniels, the Director of Rehab at Salem Memorial Hospital. We have certified therapists that specialize in wound care and lymphedema management. Discuss your rehab needs with your physician and come see us. Let our friendly and caring staff help you get your life back. Call 573-729-6626 to schedule an appointment. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
You can pay your intercounty electric bill with the pay-by-phone system, providing a payment option available to all members at no charge. This option is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go ahead and give it a try. You can call 866-621-3679 to pay your bill this month at whatever time of day is convenient for you. This service, provided by Intercounty Electric, allows you to make a payment or check your account status.
At KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for this first day of April the 1st, April Fool's Day. And they will be serving up spaghetti and beef meatballs with garlic bread, Italian veggies, and peaches. And that will be from 11 until 12:30. That's when they serve lunch. Now remember, the soup and salad bar begins at 10:30 in the morning. Everybody, all ages, are welcome to attend the Salem Nutrition site. They're located inside the Salem Senior Center, 604 North McGrath Lane. Remember, suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, $5. Under the age of 60, it's $7. And again, a great meal as always. And today it'll be spaghetti and beef meatballs, garlic bread, Italian veggies, and peaches. And of course, if you have any questions, call 729-2373. Don't forget, the menu may change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menus, a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. AP News and sports from the Missouri Net are coming up. KSMO Radio.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic. Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Serving up the hottest hits. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley.
If you've driven it, you'll remember the breathtaking views. But over the weekend, they were urging drivers to stay away from California's scenic Highway 1 along the Central Coast after a section of it collapsed during a storm. The AP's Jennifer King.
Chunks of asphalt from Highway 1 tumbled into the Pacific Ocean in a section north of Big Sur and about 17 miles south of Monterey near Rocky Creek Bridge. Engineers had to close the highway temporarily to assess the damage, and the San Francisco Chronicle reports that some stranded motorists slept in their cars overnight or sheltered at the Big Sur Lodge. Caltrans is advising drivers to avoid the area over the coming days as crews shore up the highway. The scenic road has seen frequent closures due to collapses, mud flows, and rock slides during severe weather. I'm Jennifer King.
Speaking of driving, there are millions of recalled Hyundai and Kia vehicles with a dangerous defect still on the road. The AP's Julie Walker has this.
In September, Hyundai and Kia issued a recall of 3.4 million of its vehicles with an ominous warning. They should be parked outdoors away from buildings because they risked catching fire, whether the engines were on or off. 6 months later, most remain on the road unrepaired. Hyundai and Kia acknowledge little hope of fixing most of the affected vehicles until June or later because of a parts issue. Recalled models include Santa Fe, Elantra, Sportage, and Forte from 2010 through 2017. I'm Julie Walker.
Dive teams were in the river Sunday in Baltimore surveying parts of that bridge that collapsed when a cargo ship hit it. They were also checking on the ship to make sure it can be safely floated away once the wreckage is lifted. Israel withdrew from a Gaza hospital this morning after a 2-week raid. It said it killed hundreds of militants. This is AP News. Now to the pro basketball team in Iraq, counting on an American to help lead them to a championship. The AP's Charles de Ledesma has this.
A pro basketball team in Iraq is owned by a paramilitary group, and some of its forces recently attacked American troops. But this hostility toward Uncle Sam has its limits. The team is banking on a high-scoring American to help lead them to a championship win. Like many former U.S. college basketball players, 27-year-old Uchenna Ira-Egbu of Sacramento has taken his talents abroad, excelling on teams in Nigeria and Qatar. Now he is in Baghdad just in time for the Iraqi Basketball Super League playoffs. From a basketball perspective, signing Ira-Egbu is a no-brainer. He's led Qatar's league in scoring. Politically, it's a little bit more complicated. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
This Arena Sports Good Morning Eggs. Tim Fisher. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where the St. Louis Cardinals took a 4-2 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning, but saw it evaporate last night as they dropped their series finale with the LA Dodgers by the final count of 5-4. Steven Matz took a no decision in the start, going 5 1/3, giving up 2 earned runs. The loss was tough for skipper Ali Marmol.
It's hard to lose any game. Steven did a really nice job. Gave us what we needed. Try to go as deep as possible with him, knowing that we were short in the pen, but he gave us a shot for sure.
The Cardinals have started the year 1-3. Their West Coast trip continues tonight with the start of a series in San Diego against the Padres. Kyle Gibson gets his first start for St. Louis. The Kansas City Royals picked up their first victory of the season, knocking off the Minnesota Twins yesterday 11-0. Brady Singer picked up the win, going 7 innings, not allowing a run and striking out 10. Says getting early run support was big.
The offense was incredible, today. Obviously 10 runs makes it, a little bit easier to be in the zone and trust yourself. So, they obviously helped me out a lot. And that was a heck of a first one there for us.
The Royals have started the season 1-2 in Baltimore tonight to open up a series with the Orioles. Orioles. 5:35 first pitch. Michael Wacha gets the start against Dean Kramer. On to hockey, where the St. Louis Blues at the Enterprise Center tonight skate against the Edmonton Oilers. The Blue Notes sitting 5 points out of the last playoff spot in the Western Conference. Puck drops tonight at 8 o'clock. From the weekend in the UFL, the St. Louis Battlehawks dropped their opener at Michigan by the final counts of 18-16, losing on a game-winning 64-yard field goal. Soccer from Saturday, Sporting KC a 3-1 win over Toronto FC. St. Louis City FC falls at Real Salt Lake 3-1. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Nets.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
It's coming for your soybean fields.
Is that water hemp?
Palmer?
They're everywhere!
Protect your fields by layering BASF's Zidua Pro herbicide pre with Zidua SC herbicide or Outlook herbicide post. Learn more at keeppigweedaway.com. Always read and follow label directions.
Most contractors, when building a structure, do not consider the damage stormwater can create in the long run, which is why so many people have water issues around their home or business. There is an art as well as a science to rerouting stormwater, and Titan Paving and Drainage has been providing these services for over 17 years. Call them before you hire a contractor, not schooled or experienced in this specialized service, to find out how to stop your water problems before they ever start. Call Titan today at 453-6462 or 453-6379.
Let's take a look at that weather, brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage right here in Salem. And again, you can call them 453-6462 or 453-6379 if you've got drainage issues, and you might find out about them very quickly here in these next few days. If you do or don't, get in touch with Titan. And, of course, Don Mutz and the entire gang out there can do a great job for you in taking care of that drainage issue. That's Titan Paving and Drainage. Well, still calling for that chance of some showers and thunder showers late this morning. And I say late this morning, sometime probably after 11 and before 1. So that's a first little blast that we do expect to see kind of come through the area. Then after that, we'll have a little break. And then we could see another set of systems coming through later on this evening. I'll be probably into the after 5 o'clock hour before any of that will really start coming into our system. So we'll have to just kind of keep our eye on it, see what happens here in the first blast. As I mentioned, that should be coming through the area between 11 and 1. I would venture to say you won't see too much after that for a little while, and then it'll come back up later on this afternoon. So we'll keep our eye on that. So 20% chance of those showers and thunder showers this morning between 11 and 1. Some of those storms could be somewhat heavy with rain. We'll have a high of 78 with southerly winds 5 to 15, still gusting up to 20. Then tonight, showers, thunder showers. they're going to happen. We're going to have a 90% chance of that, and there could be some severe weather. Low of 52 with southerly winds 10 to 15, gusting to 25. Tomorrow, more showers and thunder showers. Our clouds will be hanging around throughout the entire day. Temperatures are going to rise up to about 62, 63 in the morning hours and then plummet during the rest of the day. Our south winds at 10 to 20 will move to the northwest by the afternoon and gust up to 25. Chance of getting more rain Tuesday, 60%. It'll be cloudy early Tuesday night. Gradually it'll clear out, but it'll be windy. Northwest winds 16 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour with a low of 35 by early Wednesday morning. Sunny on Wednesday and a high of 52, very breezy. Northwest winds at 15 to 25, gusting to near 40. Clear Wednesday night, the low of 32. It'll be very breezy Wednesday night, so we may not see frost Wednesday night unless you're trapped in a valley where you get no wind. Yeah, you might have a little bit down there. Otherwise, it's probably going to be too windy for that frost to develop. Then sunshine on Thursday, high of 56. But Thursday night, those winds should settle down, and there's a very good chance of widespread frost, mainly in the after midnight hours, Thursday night and Friday morning. It'll be clear and cold, down around 27 to 30 degrees, enough for that frost to do its damage. So again, if you have sensitive vegetation in the ground, you may just keep an eye on this weather because it, again, very threatening to that vegetation. We may need to give it covered up or bring it back inside to get it out of that weather. At the KSMO studios right here at your hometown radio station, we currently right now at KSMO have still cloudy skies. It's still 65 degrees. At your hometown radio station, we have winds out of the southeast at 9, 90% relative humidity. Pressure moving up 29.76 inches right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Now look at weather, brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. You know, if you got water standing in your basement every time it rains, it does not have to be that way. Contact Titan Paving and Drainage for solutions on how to get rid of that problem. Call Don 453-6379 or 453-6462. Titan Paving and Drainage. At KSMO, time for agribusiness news. It's the Missouri Report, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. Your hometown radio station is from the Brownfield Farm Market Network. It's the Missouri Report.
USDA is projecting lower hay harvested area in 2024. I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. That is due to a decline in planted area caused by the ongoing drier than normal conditions in several states. Ben Brown with University of Missouri Extension tells Brownfield,
even though we've seen some moisture return to the region, the soil profiles I still don't think are as full, encouraging producers to maybe put out alfalfa or reseed some summer forage grasses.
In Missouri, hay production is forecast at 3.15 million acres, a decline of 18% from last year. An agronomist says the fading El Nino weather pattern will likely coincide with an early planting season. Mitch Roth tells Brownfield the warm, dry conditions in the northern United States might be ideal for field work, but
can also be problematic if it stays dry. Germination can be poor, and some of our residual herbicides that require some water to activate fail to activate. There was some experience of that last year as well.
He says drier conditions make fields more susceptible to some pests and diseases.
For instance, the soybean cyst nematode, one of the number one pest pressures in soybean, it can finish its life cycle and go from egg to adult to egg in a much shorter time frame when conditions are warmer.
He covers the eastern United States for Farmers Business Network, where he says the trend is to plant soybeans before corn, and that trend continues to increase. Farmers preparing for planting season are encouraged to make sure planter depth is set correctly. Iowa State University Extension Digital Agriculture Specialist Doug Hauser says seed discs wear at different rates.
So just make sure if you want to put that planter up, put it on some blocks, set that T-handle to 1.5 or 2 inches, whatever you're going to be planting at, and check each one.
He tells Brownfield there can be a lot of variables in planting.
I find over the years, whether it's behind the tractor wheels or on the outside rows, where maybe that disc has got into a little more grass, those wear at different rates. And so just make sure that you do a check over that.
Hauser says consistent planting depth leads to uniform crop emergence, which he calls critical to yield potential. A producer that served on the American Farm Bureau's National Dairy Committee says it will still be a while before USDA releases federal milk marketing order proposals. Kevin Krentz from Wisconsin tells Brownfield the instructional hearing process is over, and now it's a wait and see what USDA suggests as a path forward.
It is a slow process, but there's a number of steps they need to walk through. They're on about number 6 of 12 of the whole process. And really what we're going to see coming out is probably, I'm guessing, midsummer sometime.
He says it's important for dairy farmers to be well informed this year and watch for USDA to make their announcements. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today. We listened to you, Missouri, and brought you a daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of people, places, and topics around our state.
What was lacking in all these years before this was someone with the desire.
Now, if you miss a segment or entire show, just download our podcast.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcasts and add us to your list.
Show me today.
My mom's got a new Case IH tractor, and it can do it all. Bale hay all day. See in the dark with its powerful LED lights. Hook up all the implements. Shift like a race car. Steer with ease. And it can also cool my juice box. Yeah, her Case IH tractor can do everything she needs it to.
Looking for a tractor that can do it all? Check out caseih.com.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states?
No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to